Ahead of the launch of Apple's NASDAQAAPL iPhone X, there was some expectation that the iPhone maker would introduce a version of its iPhone X with 512 GB of storage. This rumor wasn't too hard to believe. Larger storage configurations have always been a way for Apple to get customers to buy higher-priced iPhones, boosting Apple's revenue and profits. Moreover, smartphone cameras have evolved to take sharper pictures and images. Image sizes have gotten larger, driving the need for more storage space. However, this year, Apple didn't launch any iPhone models with 512 GB of storage. Its new iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, and iPhone X all came in 64 GB or 256 GB storage configurations. However, according to a new report from Nomura Securities by way of Business Insider, Apple might finally introduce iPhones with 512 GB storage configurations with its 2018 lineup. Here's why that makes perfect sense this time around. Image source: Apple. A good selling point for the iPhone X series next year. Apple is expected to launch 3 new iPhones: a standard-priced iPhone with a liquid crystal display, a direct successor to this year's iPhone X that features a more advanced organic light-emitting diode OLED display, and a higher price, and a larger version of the iPhone X successor for a still higher price. I think it highly unlikely that Apple will bring a 512 GB storage configuration to the lowest cost model of the trio. Apple probably wants to reserve such a premium configuration for its ultra-premium smartphones. However, it'd make perfect sense for Apple to add such a configuration to the higher-end iPhone X lineup, especially as those phones are targeted at the power users who would value such a large amount of on-device storage. The rationale doesn't end there, though. A way to lower the barrier to entry to iPhone X today, Apple offers the iPhone X with 64 GB of storage at $999 and the 256 GB version for $1,149. I wouldn't be surprised if, in the interest of helping to juice demand for its iPhone X-class devices, Apple were to lower the starting price of the next generation iPhone X to something along the lines of $899. Image source: Apple. Such a price reduction could help spur demand, but it would also pose a risk to Apple's iPhone average selling prices year over year, and to revenue growth. So if Apple wants to have its cake and eat it, too, it could add a 512 GB variant at the top of the iPhone X product stack to increase the price. Instead of offering the iPhone X 64 GB at $999 and the 256 GB model at $1,149, Apple could instead offer the next iPhone X 64 GB at $899, the 256 GB model at $1,049, and then a 512 GB model for $1,199. Such a product stack, coupled with the introduction of the rumored iPhone X with a 6.46-inch display for perhaps $100 more, may allow Apple to enjoy average selling price growth while stimulating iPhone unit growth as well.